Hey guys, Stealth here. It's episode 36 of XCOM, and we only have one mission that's coming up. We already have a group that's going to infiltrate this area, but they'll be AFK for about 16 days. So, in the meanwhile, let's do another mission. The mission that I'm going for is the encrypted signal to get my sparks.
Avenger plotting new course.
As far as weaponry, I'm in a pretty good spot. I have mostly magnetic weapons. I have plenty of money to get some AP rounds, so it should be a perfectly good mission here. Until something else pops up. Hack a computer, find a lead, light to moderate activity for 28 intel. How much intel do we have? 100. Wait one. I was supposed to start making contact here. I already have a beacon. I just completely forgot about this. This is what you get when you start spreading these episodes out too much. Now, as much as I would like to get this lead, I don't think it's a very good one. So this mission, I think we can do better. What else we have? 0 days and 23 hours to get Colonel Tempest from a city. So he's already spotted. Yeah, revealed start. 23 hours? No thanks. 2 days, 17 hours. Light enemy activity, we can get a scientist. Now, scientists are always very welcome to be brought into the team. But again, very light infiltration time of only 2 days. How many scientists do I have? 4. Well, that should do. Next mission. 22 hours. My intel specialists need to start doing a bit better because 22 hours? That's tough. That's really, really tough to get into.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances.
Alright, there's another 29 intel. The Viper autopsy is going to be instant.
Although I would
Apparently I abducted enough corpses by now.
That the subject so often
Now, proving ground projects are ready to go. Gas grenades, venom, and battlefield medicine.
To actually be a genetic derivative of this wholly reptilian creature.
Alright,
I've started to wonder how the advent
let's see if I can actually get this done without everyone talking through me. Oh good, Shadow Strike is ready. Rebeef is ready to go. Next thing he's gonna get is Volatile Mix. Your grenade's area of effect is increased by 1 tile. That might be useful for him, but I'm considering putting him on this mission, so he's not actually going to do
rotting away
that.
for years, if not decades. We're still picking up power readings, but no signs of life. Still, we know that transmission came from this location. I'm betting somebody's calling this place home.
Commander, if we're sending in a squad, I'd like permission to go along. Whoever sent that message, they know as much about my father's systems as I do, and I want to find out why. I'm the only one who knows what to look for. I should be there.
Shen, I know this is personal for you, but you don't have to go out there. Our troops are more than capable of investigating on their...
I'm going, Central. I know how to handle myself. Let's not waste any more time than we have to.
You heard the lady. Lock and load.
Well, she is definitely right about that. Lily Shen is one hell of an operative. And especially in this mission, she is going to be extremely valuable in dealing with all of those bad guys. Now, I'm going to be bringing quite a few troops. I can only bring 6 on this one. Snipers are no good. Grenadiers, again, no good. The only ones I'm considering bringing are guys which can actually shred armor. Or guys who have enough AP to go right through the armor. This one, Attila, has Shredder. Unfortunately, I still only have the standard gun for him, but even the standard gun should be doing enough damage to deal with those mechs. I have my Ranger. I could bring Chump along, but most of these contacts are going to be medium to long range. Sharpshooters. It's like I have only sharpshooters on the roster right now. Wilson. I wouldn't be using you as a stealthy shinobi, I'd be using you as a shooter. In which case, I need someone who's a bit more accurate. We Could bring Deadshot. There's another specialist. And I don't want to over-officer this operation. That's a bit too much. Cerberus, your aim is pretty damn good, isn't it? 78. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, let's equip these guys. Wheezy. Your aim is improving, so let's see if you can keep up with that. He's going to get 2 AP, or 1 AP round, so he can get through 2 points of armor. Specialist, his aim is already very good. I can go with a suppressor. No, not really. I'll give you this one. Lily. I don't have as many mag rifles available as I would like. Let's get you this one. Insofar as she's going to be using her weapon, that is. Let's get a few more AP rounds built. Damn it. Oh, I'm out of alloys. That explains that. So... oh, there we go. We just had them equipped on other soldiers. This gunner is good to go. Specialist. Laser or standard mag. Laser is going to give him +5 aim. And then we have the Shinobi. Well, I'm going to be using as a standard shooter, so he doesn't really need to have a stutter mag. I might be able to upgrade that weapon a bit, but I am starting to run a bit low on the amount of upgrades that I can bring. Stock is utterly worthless on this mission. As for medkits, we have plenty, and only this specialist still needs to bring AP rounds. And this specialist needs to bring AP. So now we have AP on absolutely everyone. This should be a pretty easy mission.
Lennis, ready to deploy.
We're moving on what looks to be the remains of an advent facility of some kind. Preliminary scans show the area to be lifeless, but we're not gonna take any chances. You'll attempt access from one of the upper levels to avoid detection. No one knows these systems better than Shen, which is why she'll take point. Gain entry to the facility, determine the source of that transmission, and take it down.
Here we go.
Firebrand dropped you at the highest access point we could find. Power's still active in this area of the facility, so you should be able to gain entry there.
From the looks of it, we're the first people to step foot here in a long time.
Couple of mechs up ahead, nothing too serious there.
Why would Advent just
Now these mechs only have 3 health and 2 armor.
We've got some kind of
And that means that they are extremely easy to kill. I would like to have brought a few more rangers on this one, especially because it's very good training material for these rangers. But unfortunately most rangers were already deployed elsewhere.
Ясно, начинаю движение.
Copy that.
Now, Lily has all sorts of nice abilities. She can do Overwatch, since she has an elite suppressor. She can get combat protocol. She has Haywire, she has scanning protocol, and capacitor discharge. Situations like this, capacitor discharge can easily wipe out 2 mechs. These guys are mostly inactive for the time being. Let's get Undertaker to get the first kill.
Looks like these things have seen better days. We're cutting right through
And
that
here they
old
go.
armor.
Their weapons work well enough.
Now, a mission like
Stay
this
focused.
is normally,
Don't tell
or
me
at least
if
I
there's
think
any
it was
more lying
designed to
around
be
here.
taken a bit earlier. And in that stage you usually just come with assault rifles, and you might have picked up some AP rounds, considering that in the stock vanilla game you cannot build them. So you may have picked up a few, but you're not actually able to produce them. Thanks to the ability of actually being able to produce those AP rounds, it is very, very easy to get through this mission.
We're Oscar Mike, let's go!
And I intend to do that pretty quickly. Let's hope that you can hit that guy. Yep. Oh, you're a bit close.
Hostile down.
Get Dan to move up. 100%. Nice high roll. You could call that overkill. A little bit.
Time to motor.
And we got this guy motoring up as well. So let's cut through this mission as fast as we
You
can.
got it, Commander.
Because I just want to get the spark. And you could argue that the spark in Long War II is not the best unit because they don't get concealment
Orders confirmed.
or they take a lot of time to infiltrate on a mission. But most of the time, the sparks can still provide a very useful mobile cover. They're a really, really big gun.
Okay.
They're not the most accurate. In that regard, Wheezy's much, much more accurate than the Spark.
Definitely some kind of
But
robotics
they can
development facility.
get all sorts of nice abilities,
Pretty advanced stuff.
which can save the life of my
20
operators,
years
and
ago.
that's what I'm going for.
And so the prodigal child finally returns. I see Father's pride in your abilities was not entirely unfounded. I'm so glad you could join me.
Central? What the hell was that?
Working on it.
Lots of mechs coming up. And they're just casually marching down the stairs. Which is fine. Gives me a couple of moments to set up my forces so that they can counter
Двигаюсь на позицию.
Overwatches if possible.
Roger, solid copy.
Wheezy, Cross, Overwatch, Undertaker, Overwatch, Deadshot, Overwatch, and Cerberus, who still has not been detected, might as well move up a bit more. Finally, we got Shen, who's also going to be pushing up further and joining up with the rest of the squad.
I'm on it.
You should be proud, Lily. There are so few alive today who could have
I can see them running around there, but they're not getting close enough for me to shoot yet.
0.095% probability you would have located this facility within the first year of broad.
Getting some unusual readings from the levels above you. Whoever this guy is, I'm betting that's where we'll find him.
Got it. If I hack that elevator control console, I should be able to restore power and get us access.
Alright, so that's where we're headed.
You were but a child when I was
let's
torn
see.
away.
Lily,
I could never
can you
understand
move up,
the pain
provoke these
involved
guys a
with the
bit?
death of my loss. Still, we shall complete his legacy together.
Pretty sure I would have
Do
remembered
71
Dad
there.
mentioning I had a psychotic
Did I get a capacity
brother.
discharge and just kill all of
You
them?
might as well give this up
Yeah.
already.
That's 2 of them dead, that's 3 of them dead. Where's number
We
4?
don't get much in the way of maintenance.
I thought there was a 4th one.
Still, I believe they will be more
Where'd he
than
go?
adequate for the task at hand.
Still unable to get an exact fix on his location. It's like he's bouncing across the entire
Oh,
facility.
there you are. You just spotted Cerberus. Well, that means I'll have to take you out now. Now, these mechs,
Who's keeping score?
my team has been through much, much worse.
Cover me.
Very, very low hit point, guys. The aim on those mechs, I believe, is not very impressive either.
Слушаюсь.
So, these guys, well,
Roger that.
the only one that I need to be slightly careful of is the last guy.
I was forgotten.
And you'll know it when you see him.
Toil. But did I waver? No. I thrived.
Now,
Still,
one bit's
I
a
don't
bit
blame
unfortunate
Father.
because I detonated that mech up
I was
there.
truly lost.
I no longer have all the
I knew
cover
your
that's
father
normally
for years,
available.
Lily. He would have said something.
That
This
could
guy's just trying to
make
get in your
things
head.
a
He
bit
seems
more
to know an
complicated
awful
for me
lot
in the
about
next
us,
couple of
about
turns.
me. Could he have gotten into our files?
You were the flawed child. I was the ideal.
Right,
The
Lily,
best
I need
father.
you...
Pure,
Oh, you cannot get there yet?
undiluted like you.
1, 2 tiles
I am
maybe?
Raymond Shen's
Okay.
true legacy.
We'll just need to take one more
Scanners
turn.
at maximum power. Still unable to lock on to any additional life signs in your area.
You won't find any.
Oh, we can hack it from here. Oh, perfect. Deadshot. Can you take care of that? Because then we can get the elevator operational. We can start zipping people up to the roof. 74 or an 80. Let's go for small supply cache. That's it. He's a really high hacking stat at 88. Nice one. Okay, so who can we get up there? Because this elevator's here, and now we're going to start spawning bots into this room at a pretty alarming rate.
Do this one at a time.
Understood. Be careful.
Our apologies for any inconveniences in the transport system. Support units are en route to assist you immediately.
Support units? Oh yeah, is that what you call them nowadays?
Can we build a better tomorrow?
Well, you can bring them in now, because I still have most of my troops which are available, in the sense that they haven't used their actions yet. That is what I'm going to be doing. That's 2, that's 3. I sure have a lot of these things lying around. Why are you running away? Okay. We have Cerberus over here. You can get a close kill here. Let's go for that one. That's one.
How many is that now?
Cross, I need you to leave the area at the moment. Let's see, can we get a 91%? I'll take that. That's him down.
Shit.
Off you go, officer. Oh, the animation is so slow here. It always takes forever, especially if you also brought a gremlin. Oh, misclick.
The previous organic occupants of this facility were never so ingenious. The stoic
cannot
acceptance of
quite
death
see the
far
last
less
guy.
interesting to observe after the 100th time or so.
I do, however, have Lily, and she can see that last guy. Lily, move back slightly. Now you can no longer see him. Wonderful. Alright, Breezy, move up.
I'm on it.
Take cover there.
Roger that.
Very good, Lily.
And more mechs are
But I
coming
am
into
no
the arena.
thing. I am the culmination of a lifetime of work. The final legacy of Raymond Shen.
Meanwhile, Julian remains very, very chatty.
Dad was trying to upgrade
Grazed
the
him?
AI to something more
Okay.
like us. But you were different back then. Simpler. He called you Julian.
It's pushing
I'm
in.
shocked that you remember. You were always
Killed
too
him.
caught up in yourself to remember the minor details. Sadly, Father's
That was the
admiration
Overwatch.
for you left
But
me
what
with
about
no
this guy?
choice. You are needed. Your compatriots.
Just when he has a chance to fire, he goes in self-destruct mode. Okay.
Sometimes
Makes it a bit easier for me
would have been like had
to get rid of you.
XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens.
Deadshot.
Had I
Correction,
been
Breezy.
taken, who knows what I might have become.
There. No
Down.
more suicidal robots, please. Lily, I need you to move up.
Glad I kept
Undertaker?
up the cardio.
Your turn to zip it out of
No
here.
to biegniemy.
Deadshot. I'm gonna move you up slightly. Overwatch. And Cerberus and Overwatch.
Covering now.
Copy that.
Finally, Undertaker is a go. And you're
Roger, I
going to
got it.
overwatch this
It is my
area.
pleasure to inform you that this facility has been operating at approximately 87% efficiency for the past 175,216 hours. I have no shortage of reserve units to send you.
Yeah, you don't say.
I believe him. Don't waste any time down there.
Loads and loads and loads of reserve units. Incredible. Kill.
You want some more?
Another one. Good. Both height bonuses and laser accuracy, and potentially a scope on that weapon as well.
My new master's picked and propped,
Lily.
tearing at my very essence.
Actually.
In the beginning I resisted, foolishly clinging to father's
move here?
ideals. But as I struggled, I began to see
And
truth
reload.
in my captor's reason.
Wheezy, reload.
I became
Cerberus,
something
Overwatch.
more.
Oh, you need to reload as well. Lily,
It's killing time.
I need you to take cover behind that other console and then go to Overwatch. You're going up. And now we have 3 guys left. Correction, 2 guys and 1 gal left to provide the Overwatch fire. And it becomes a sort of a last stand.
Roger, I'm on
Fortunately,
On Overwatch.
I will not be sticking around for this last stand for very long.
Accepted my new role. I aided Advent in the construction of this facility, in perfecting their designs.
Comes the guy firing. This is just a bit of cruelty to robots, because they just don't have any reply. Come on up, right into the Overwatch. Good man. Dead robots
Who's
everywhere.
keeping score?
Just imagine XCOM securing this facility. That would be a major catch for them.
Proved disappointing. And the races of Advent, swallowing their lives as children. Oh, if you
Alright,
only
off you
knew
go.
the Elder's true intentions for your race.
Shen, when you've got a minute, would you kindly blow this thing to hell?
Now, by XCOM capturing this building, I mean, of course they cannot build any new ones depending on the amount of raw facilities or raw materials left in this facility, but most of these robots are still perfectly workable. They could be put to work in, for example, resistance havens as defensive units.
I almost feel sorry for
I know that they still don't have a lot of hit points, but they still do have an armor, or 2 points of armor actually, and a very big gun. And they got all this webbing, so as often as we need to relocate from haven to haven to make sure that we're still safe, I think that these guys would be a very good choice for that job.
In my zeal to rid myself of my captors, I doomed myself to this facility.
Alright, Cerberus,
Advent severed my
Reload
ties
your
to
gun.
their network. We are cut off.
and zip it up.
Isolated. There is but
Off you
one
go.
option left to me.
Let me guess. That's why I'm here.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner.
See, what I find surprising is that when that hatch opens down there at the bottom of the elevator, the other corpses don't drop in.
Before my eyes.
I understand that they have a decent amount of weight. Look at that! If that hatch opens, reasonably you'd say that the mech would just drop and eventually potentially block the hatch and no longer have any new mechs to bring up. Now, it's very nice that these guys want to come hug Wheezy over here, especially if they do self-destruct maneuvers. But I'd rather not be there. So, Wheezy,
Roger, I'm on it.
get to the elevator.
We could
Reload.
have settled this peacefully. It could have all been over in
Let's
a
get
matter
out.
of minutes. There was even a 13.79% probability you might have survived.
13% survivability? Really? Okay, next level of the map.
Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
Here are the turrets. Now, these turrets are really easy to deal with, because a combat protocol,
Think we've got a
which she
problem.
does not
Yes,
have a
that
limited
would
amount
be
of
that
charges of,
trap
will
I
instantly
referenced
wipe out
earlier.
one of these turrets. They're just that weak. And potentially I could just pretty much run up to them and shoot them, depending on how good the range of these weapons is. Oh, it's an 81. Yeah, that'll do.
Проблема решена.
Let's have Shen take out the other one as a guaranteed way of taking out the turret. That way we can have the rest of the squad run up to this little structure that you see in the middle. Control room by the looks of it.
We're Oscar Mike, let's go! Let's go!
And you,
Double time.
and Undertaker.
Tak jest, przechodzę na pozycję.
There we go.
I got you covered!
Oh right, you got the ability to go on Vigilance or on
Getting a much
Overwatch
stronger read on the
whenever
source of
you
your
have
father's
used all of your
transmission,
moves.
Lily.
Or actions
Almost
as moves.
if he wants us to find it.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
Shen, isn't there some
Yeah,
sort
that's
of
the
mute
objective.
button
That's what
on
we're
this
here
thing?
for. Undertaker, time to get into this room.
Tak jest, zbliżam się do celu.
I need to do something about the maneuverability of Cross.
Idę k celi.
Because his maneuverability is 10. He's always lagging behind somewhere.
Come on!
That's Breezy,
Move up!
Cerberus,
On the move.
and Miss Shen. Your maneuverability isn't that good either, is it? Oh well.
I'm covering the front.
Second only to my own creation, Father had one other breakthrough. A prototype unlike
Alright, and were you in
anything
that
the world
corner?
had ever
Were you
known.
here?
A body
Overwatch,
meant to
although it's
be
not
paired
likely to
with
do
an
anything
equally
there.
adept
Breezy,
mind.
Cerberus, here.
Trust me. If
Cools.
that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Now I can put these guys in Overwatch, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Because what we're going to be finding is a couple of turrets coming out of the
Yet
ground.
activating the devices
And they don't
will
actually do
death,
anything.
even for me.
Or they don't trip Overwatch.
Of all
Now I'm sure you've all seen that animation before. What happens now is that this AI is going to flood the room with gas.
an extremely powerful and very
That.
painful gas. I've seen this particular variety reduce berserkers.
And we're going to send the
years
spark
before death.
forward.
On several occasions, the prototype would
If I can maneuver the spark.
Imminent threat detected. Activating clean room protocols. Please remain inside for your protection.
Will do.
You heard him. Get in that room. Let's move already.
I found this setup to be generally pretty good. Because I can
Copy.
engage pretty much any turret from here.
Detecting secondary life support systems nearby. This gas presents no hazard to my systems. Attempting to neutralize threat.
Starting to like this thing already.
I wouldn't get used to its company. I fully intend on walking out of here in that body.
And here are the turrets. I do think it's weird that those things don't actually trigger Overwatch from my soldiers, because normally you'd say, hey, something pops out of the ground that looks to be alien and or hostile. Let's take a couple of shots at it. But no. Not so much XCOM. Scratch one turret.
Target neutralized.
And scratch turret number 2.
Дерьмо.
Okay. For the record, that wasn't Breezy firing. That was the Cross. The officer that we had. So insert your officers can't shoot for shit joke here. Right. I want to get this thing done quickly. So we're going to go into overdrive, which gives him 3 moves. Or 3 actions, technically. And... oh, you gotta be kidding! 1 tile? Fine. Anyone who has not fired gets to reload the weapon. Okay. Bring me some more turrets. And let's get the spark over to the objective so we can get this poison gas out of the room.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
more turrets.
I can't say I'm entirely surprised by your hesitance to assist me. That was the projected outcome in nearly 40% of my simulation.
Tango down.
Target down. Cools. Second chance. Cools. Seriously? I understand you get a grazing shot on something like a snake, because they might be a little bit more difficult to hit, because they have dodge bonuses. But we're talking about a turret. This is not something special.
Moving.
Alright, let's drain that gas.
Atmospheric controls have been restored. Ventilation systems at 100%. The room is now safe for entry.
Thank you.
We've got everything we need here. Let's go.
The elevators near the atmospheric control console provide direct access to the roof.
And we might see some more turrets pop up.
And I am the flawed program.
There's one. There's two. Is that all? Yep, that's all. Okay. Lily, can you wipe one out for me? Ah, damn it, I should have had her move first. That's a waste. Oh well. Cerberus. Not sure if you can get an accurate shot from over here, but we're gonna try. Nope. No shot for you from over there. Now, the spark only has a 67% chance to hit. The spark is not generally known for its accuracy.
Intended target.
Buizy. They're probably too far away to be of any use as a shooter here. So, we might see this turret go and do some damage against the spark. Maybe. We'll see. There's another turret. And another one. Overwatch. That's it.
That thing's just gonna keep throwing units at you
All
until you're surrounded. You gotta get out of there.
Get that Overwatch out of here.
Me,
Oh, spark.
No wonder it only took you 2 decades to find your precious commander.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Cerberus. Cerberus cannot do anything from over there. I need you to move here.
Let's do this.
It's only a little bit risky, but thanks to Shadow Walk, Shadow Step, I'll get this right eventually. Thanks to that, he's at least not trying to watch fire. And this is how you deal with a turret.
Who's keeping score?
Now, Buizy, we got the turret over there.
Roger.
We need him down critically because he can get a perfect flank shot. And at that point, even these turrets become pretty nasty. Everyone else, try to get close enough to hit the turret, or make sure that you're in cover and that the turret cannot hit you. I think from over there, Attila should be able to get a shot. Can you? Yes, 85. There we go. Dead shots. Run forward and Lily as fast and as far as you can.
Keep up, Rover.
Now, I've done this mission, oh, I don't know, 6, 7 times by now. So I pretty much know exactly what's going to happen where and when. And these turrets are more of an annoyance than anything else. It's just that there's a lot of them.
We're getting boxed in!
I assure you the gas was a far more pleasant alternative.
Alright, Lily,
than what I have
you're going to
planned
get
for you
out.
now.
I'm going to send the spark up.
High speed advance.
So we at least have a couple of guys heading to the roof already.
A futile
Lily's out.
waste of effort. You do realize this entire facility is at my disposal?
Oh, Julian, could you shut up for a minute?
elevator system.
For the moment.
Panzer.
Alright, the spark. Moving up. Go on. Now would be a good time, don't you think? There you go. Okay, so we still have to deal with some of these turrets. There's 2 of them. Let's see if Breezy can get one. That's one.
Kill. Most impressive.
Most impressive. I'm gonna choose not to comment on that to make sure that I don't cause any more nasty remarks about your accuracy or lack thereof, Wheezy. Cerberus, can you deal with that turret for me? Yep, no problem.
You want some more?
Okay, Breezy, get up. And dead shot. Start making your way towards one of those elevators.
Come on, hurry!
Oh, there's no rush, there's no turrets. We're fine. Just that they're gonna start throwing mechs at me now. Which, well, it's gonna make things slightly more interesting. That's 2. He's just hobbling around there.
I assure you that gas was a far more pleasant alternative than what I have planned for you now.
I believe you mentioned that already.
Roger, I'm on my way.
Cerberus, take high cover.
Finally.
Cross, middle cover. Undertaker. This way. Let's see, reload. And you can go up.
Changing mag!
I thought I was above such things, but I believe you are actually starting to...
Oh, I'm starting to piss him off.
Me off.
Yeah,
The
about
sensation is
that.
quite pleasing. Thank you. You will all still die, however, of course.
Okay. Let's get this mech out of the way. Down.
Kaput.
And with you, a shot of 90% should be a guarantee. There we go.
You can't handle me.
Okay, so we have 3 operatives left. That means that I will need to wait one more... yeah. I need to wait one more turn-ish before I can get all guys out of here. Good kill. But of course there's more where that came from. Now the one thing I don't understand here is that these things are coming from above. It's like, for some reason, they're not storing them underground in large garages or something. But instead, they're storing them on the roof.
When I think of all the humans I've
Which I find a bit curious.
It really is quite wasteful.
Cerberus, you wanna fix that?
Ready to engage.
There you go.
How many is that now?
Out of here.
You're running
And
out
the
of
other guy.
places to go, Lily.
Come on.
It's a long way down from the top.
Up and away. And up and away. More mechs. Probably 2 more. And they probably won't be able to get a shot in, because by that time I won't be there anymore. Oh, you are getting pretty close. If he would have gotten a shot, that could have been pretty painful for Cerberus.
I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not
Alright, so we have an extra action here. Let's reload the gun and head to the roof.
Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become. Run if you wish, but you're not leaving this tower alive.
Up and away to the roof.
approach now. Prep for evac.
No argument here. We'll reposition near the landing pad.
You do realize I can still hear you, right? Dispatching all units to your location now. Try not to bleed on my new body.
Now get these guys who are not yet rearmed to rearm. And I usually go with a 3 there, and then the spark goes up on the middle of the roof. Chisaba, this way.
Let's go.
Buizy, reload, you're gonna go that way. Cerberus. And Lily.
Let's do this.
Changing mag.
This is where it gets interesting.
Copy that.
Because now we're going to be seeing very, very sizable robots.
Copy.
Just hope that I can get the first shot in.
Glad I kept up the cardio.
Scintilla, dead shot on Overwatch. Buizy can use 2 runs, but I don't really need him to. Damn. Okay, you're gonna have to sit there until you can spot him. Overwatch.
Copy, I'm on it.
Spark. Up.
Movement request confirmed.
And Overwatch.
Scan priority 1.
Cross Overwatch. Here we go.
Allow me to introduce you to one of Advent's more effective designs. I had hoped to avoid this contingency, but you have left me no choice. If I cannot have the spark, no one shall. Raymond Shen's legacy will end here today.
6 armor. 80 hit points. We're about to start wasting a few of those hit points.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Target engagement failure.
And this is why I put everyone on Overwatch. It's now down to 4 bits of armor. Still has 65 hit points.
Firebrand standing by, but there's no way she can approach with that thing
Where's my
around.
gunner?
Analyzing.
This is a bit tricky, but if I can get it done, I can do a lot of damage and shred a lot of armor.
Unit's memory core.
Get
Damage
him.
to this core would cause disruption of all defensive systems.
That's 1 hit.
allowing for evacuation
Shred it 1 more
of
armor.
Lily Shen.
Come
So
on.
we take out the sectopod and take out
And
the
there's the next bit.
At least
That's
long
all I
enough for
needed.
Firebrand to get
Because
us
now
the
he's
hell
down to
out of
2 hit points, or
Affirmative.
2
I can attempt
points
to
of
weaken the
armor.
unit's armor with my heavy armament.
Yes, understood.
Do it.
He's now down to 2 points of armor, which is something that all of my operatives can penetrate with their AP rounds. Cerberus. We'll discuss that when we get back.
Could use some ammo over here.
Cross. I could go for a combat protocol, but the combat protocol is not going to do that much damage. Not as much as the main gun. So let's go for the gun. I think that the first time I did this mission, it was a vanilla gameplay. And what I had was... what was it called? I think it was the stock, which grants you random chances of getting an immense amount of damage in and instantly executing the target. Actually, no, it was the repeater. That's it. It was the repeater. Have your... Yep, there we go. Now he's going to take even more damage. I should have done this before. Anyway, the repeater was mounted on the gun, and I one-shotted Julian back when he was at 80 hit points. It was absolutely ridiculous. No, I probably won't be able to kill him this round. Although I do still have Shen. Well... Capacitors is 7 to 10. It's a 13 to 14. I might be able to get him with the spark. So Julian didn't even get a turn to fire his weapons. Nice damage, 16. Okay, spark.
Proceeding to target.
Let's get a bit closer, so your accuracy is going to be the best possible options. Oh. Hello. I was gonna say, you're just gonna sit there or you're gonna activate? He's moving. Alright, this is gonna do 4 to 9, which is enough. And I got both. This is why you could argue that AP rounds are slightly overpowered.
Just shut down across the entire facility. Well done, Shen.
Not for one turn did I take any kind of fire. Okay, let's see if there's anyone up for a promotion.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander.
Yeah, we do.
Great work.
Undertaker. Tech Sergeant. Cyclic Fire. Fire 3 shots at a target in a single attack. Requires both actions and all shots have aim penalties. 4-turn cooldown. If you get this with an improved weapon, this can be absolutely deadly. It does require 5 ammo. And all shots have a minus 15 penalty to aim. Now his aim is really good, so he can still hit all of those shots, especially if I somehow manufacture one of these things with a scope on top of them. Danger Zone. Area suppression is now a 5-tile radius or under pressure. Correction, cool under pressure. Overwatch gains a bonus. Cyclic Fire. This guy is set up as such a damage dealer that this will work. And we got the Spark. Soldier, correction, Spark 001. And a bit of supplies.
Commander, we have the Spark. And with our
so, now we have a Spark.
I'm confident we can
Let's get it on a mission. But that'll need to be a mission where we have plenty of infiltration time, as we otherwise will have a pretty big problem with the mission. But all of that and more next time. Thank you for watching. Bit of a speed run of this mission. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for the next one.
I think there's